Hey guys, welcome to Perspective, where we give you a new look on anything and everything. I'm Noah,
And I'm Matthew.
and today we're going to be talking about a very different question from last episode. We're going to be talking about which movie universe we would like to live in and why. So Matthew, why don't you begin?
Well, I couldn't help but to choose the Star Wars universe, just because the Force, I mean, why wouldn't?
Love to play with that.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't?
Endless things that I could mess with people with.
Exactly. The Death Star, I mean, there's been a petition for the Death Star, but that's obviously impossible because it would cost too much.
Matthew has a warmongering tendency, but we'll get to that later.
No, there really was a petition.
Oh, I know that there was, but the fact that that's one of the few things that
it'd
you
just
don't want this.
great to have a Death Star.
Okay.
So you could destroy Pluto because Pluto's not a planet.
Shut your mouth. Pluto can be whatever it wants to be.
And Princess Leia, of course,
Yes, because it's the first thing you think of when you go to the Star Wars universe.
Really,
Where's
it is.
Princess Leia?
It is.
I mean, because she'd go with you after Anakin, and
Anakin, that's her brother, so that'd be a little weird.
that's her dad.
I mean, not Anakin. After Anakin.
After
That's even
Anakin.
weirder.
Yeah, after having
I'm
to
thinking Luke.
survive with-
Sorry.
I'm thinking Han Solo. My
Yeah,
bad,
that's
everybody.
who you
I'm
meant.
sorry I failed
I know
you.
that's who you meant.
I'm sorry I failed you,
And
Internet.
and after Jabba the Hutt, I mean, really.
Yeah, who can beat Jabba the Hutt? I can compare to him. Who can beat him?
No one.
Yeah, no one.
Not even Han Solo.
No.
Not even Harrison Ford.
One of the other things you like about that, because you talked about the things that everybody thinks about, but is there anything else?
I mean, really, specifically, it's the Force. I mean, you could do anything and everything, whatever you want, with the Force. And lightsabers. Yeah, lightsabers.
I'm pretty partial to the flying cars that are everywhere.
Flying cars, speeder race, speeder racing.
Yes, because the first thing that I've already said that, but the thing I want to do in the Star Wars universe is die while driving.
It'd be a good way to go. I mean,
Well, you wouldn't technically be living in the Star Wars universe then. You'd be dead.
yeah, but
First-
you die eventually. Why not die?
Maybe I don't have to die in the Star Wars universe. Yoda hasn't died yet.
He has a ghost.
Oh, yeah.
You
I failed you again, Internet. I'm sorry.
need to watch Star Wars again.
I'm a bit rusty, guys.
And then laser gun thing, even though I don't even know how that's possible.
The lasers, we're popping popcorn with lasers. And the stormtroopers who can't hit their mark.
I mean, really, you could just fight a stormtrooper anytime and you'd be in good shape.
You could walk towards a stormtrooper that was shooting straight at you. I'm pretty sure they did that a few times.
It's possible.
It's highly likely.
Yeah.
I mean, they did encounter stormtroopers a lot.
Yeah. Alright, your turn.
Okay. Well, I mean, Matthew has to go with something that's realistic but unrealistic. I have to go with something that's just happy. I want to go with the Wreck-It Ralph universe because the thing is with that, I'm an insane I love video games. So the idea that those characters that you grow to love through their story are alive. It's like Toy Story for kids. It's Toy Story for like teenagers and adults who love gaming, but with a happy twist. I mean, despite the fact that I'd be probably like clueless to the fact that they're alive, unless like I came into the universe knowing about it, it's still an amazing thing. They sorry, they rely on you to continue living, but at the same time they have their own lives that are connected to every other video game, and that's just amazingly cool.
Yeah, but like you said, they rely on people to continue living, and so would you really want to rely on people to continue living after?
Well, I'm not the video game character, am I, Matthew?
Well, if you're living in the
I'm living
Wreck-It
in
Ralph universe, then maybe you are.
Well, I
Wouldn't
mean,
you have to be?
That'd be freaking cool. I don't care if I'm a game. Well, except kill me. I don't really want to die multiple times, but I mean, maybe it wouldn't hurt if you're a game, but I would be pretty cool to meet all those characters I've grown up with as a child. Mario.
Pac-Man. Well, this is Pac-Man.
Really? That's no.
Yes. Yes. It's
feel
so
like-
classic, and it's been around for years.
I feel like the villains would be actually pretty funny. Like
Couldn't help but think of Dig Dug.
Dig Dug, that murdering guy. Just
I love that game.
those guys in Dig Dug, the
The
monsters.
dinosaur thing.
They don't do anything to you. You just blow them up by putting air into their bodies. I mean that's just cruel. But I mean, going off of what you asked, if I could be a video game character, that would be unbelievably cool.
Yeah, but do they realize that they're video game characters? Okay.
Absolutely. Because they can see out of the screen in their world. I mean, that is to say, in this it's an arcade, so they're connected to the arcade and everything, but I mean, maybe you could see out of your TV screen if you had to, or whatever. It's just really cool. My video game would be like The Sims, where I eat, sleep, and walk around.
That'd be a wonderful. Well, I don't know. You actually may have to work in the Sims game.
Maybe. But then I could have preferences, preferences and things, and the person that played as me would be like, oh, so he likes this. Then let's not. And I could grow to hate people. That's the moral of this.
Can't you do that anyways?
No, because you have to love people to love life. It's the moral of the story here. I want to hate people, but I can't because I love people. And because I'm not a video game character. So thank you guys for tuning in to Perspective, where we've talked about some very weird things. But if you have anything that you'd like us to talk about in future episodes, please post it in the comment section down below. Subscribe and tell your friends. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Noah.
Just kidding. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye.